What's up? What's up, Eagle, man? Make some noise, man. Nah, y'all out here now. You waited 12 months to pay that shit back hard. People, make some noise. I want to shout out AP Hamilton. We coming to half court, man. We need AP Hamilton coming to half. Y'all gotta come to half court. Y'all gotta come to half court for me. We're gonna do it different today. Y'all gotta come to half court. Both of y'all. Come on, boss, I got to. Special moment for everybody today. Before we get started, we got a tribute for some of our student athletes that moved on to the Division I level. So I want everybody to just focus up for a minute. Look at these screens right here.
I feel like I shoot that shot every practice, every game, on my own time. So for me, it was just another shot, but when it went in, it was kind of like everything froze. It felt fake, and just all my emotions just poured out. I sprinted down the court, and all my teammates celebrated.
All the work we put in paid off, finally. We proved ourselves against a lot of people. And I just feel like that shot proved that a lot of things are possible through hard work, discipline, and then just the brotherhood we have at Eagle Academy.
Just everyone, I feel like everyone was just proud of us. All the teachers, all the staff members in the school, principal, all the kids super excited. The middle schoolers, like they look up to us now. So, you know, Eagle's kind of on the map now.
Those guys, you know, go through a grueling system here. It's really difficult.
You know, a lot of our staff are guys who played at a high level, including myself. So there's a little bit of respect that comes with that initially, but that doesn't last long. You have to be in the trenches with the kids, so to speak, every single day. You got to display the things that you're asking of them, whether that's discipline or being accountable. And, you know, we've been really fortunate to have special kids, you know, guys who have came into this program, represented themselves and their family and their school well. So it makes our job a little bit easier than they make it seem.
What makes Eagle special from different programs? The high energy, you can never be standing around. You always got to be in position. You just can't be lazy at all in this program.
The teachers, coaching staff, everybody, all the faculty in the school, they push you to be the best you could be. They make you better, no matter whether it's on the court, on the field, in the classrooms, at the desk, it don't matter. They push you. They make sure you do what you need to do in the classrooms, on the court, on the field.
Eagle is different. It's really different. I started here my freshman year. I always kind of knew I was going to make a change to come back, but I never knew when. But like, I felt like this was the year to do it. Finish off here where I started.
Eagle is different because I feel more like a family here. Both schools kind of just go to school, get through the day, wasn't that interesting. Here at Eagle, you know, you feel like you're just seeing like your brothers every single day, you know. It don't matter how down you are, like you'll smile every single day, you know. Coaching staff here, it's the best.
That brotherhood and that family and culture, you walk in and you're accepted. If you're here, you're not gonna be an outsider. If you're here, you're part of the family, so you make a difference when you come to Eagle Academy.
I'm excited about seeing the growth of our team. We have a lot of new pieces, a lot of young guys. I really enjoy the process of developing culture, developing a team, and, you know, seeing the improvement as the year goes on. So I'm excited to see what we can become. I know we got a lot of work to do, but I'm looking forward to it.
None of us is selfish. We're all together. No egos on this team. Everything's just good energy.
I want to run it back with my teammates.
Successful year will be everybody's healthy. Everybody's had a great experience with their high school basketball career. A really successful season will be guys going on to play at the collegiate level. And obviously from a competitive standpoint, having a good season and competing for a championship.
Triumphant Shepard, and I'm 2023 PSAL City Champion.
My name is Eric Acker, class of 2023, city champion. You guys flex it real quick.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Before we get into the ring ceremony, I gotta bring my coaches out, man. My coaches, big steppers, man. Coach L. We're in the locker room. They gotta come out the locker room for a second. Don't give him for a second. Don't give him for a second. Coach Kev. Clap it up for Coach one time, man. You coming out? Everybody can take my phone? Coach Kev and Kevin. Okay. Lawrence. Lee Blue. We missing one more. Come on, big time. That's the shot moment too. Clap it up for the three-headed monster, man. Just spending time with y'all, watching y'all grind the whole 12 months, man. From me and everybody in this building, and we want to say thank you. Keep chasing these dreams with these kids, and they can clap it up for one time for them. I say go be for the kids. How we gonna present the ring? Somebody gonna bring it to me, or the players gonna go to the table first? All right. Mr. Crosby, you right. Hold on. Everybody gotta clap for me today. Everybody gotta clap for me today. Carlos Morales. That's it, big time. Jamie Lewis. Oh yeah, he's sharp. He looks sharp.
It's on one, right?
Tavani Jerome. Oh, parents, I hear him. Raheem Robinson. Jeremiah Jacobs. Gigi Martinez, who you at? Oh, yeah, the parents are here. Eli Johnson. The Tommy Flemings. Angel Estelle. I'll make sure I got that right. Bang. It's Xavier Caesar. But I need everybody in this building to say that one time for this player right here. I need everybody for 1 second to stand up for this player right here. I don't know who dragged that game up. I don't know who set the screen. I don't know who did what. But I know from now on is big game Oh, I like it. I felt that one. I felt that one. Get a picture. I know Jeffrey, I want to get this one started, but I felt that energy. So DJ, what you got for me over here? Let's tap in. Put the reins up. I know it's game day. It's Big Brooklyn energy here today. It's the Eagle West energy here today.
You should enjoy it. This game by myself.
Mr. Polius, how we feeling, man? I am going to turn the field mic off because I think it's way too loud with all the audio. So how's it going, guys? You know, I've been doing a lot of running around, making sure the pregame ceremony goes well. So sorry if it wasn't as smooth. It was something new that we're doing. So welcome to the stream, man. I'm so honored and privileged to be able to call this game with the notorious Greg Polius. It's our first basketball game of this season. And Greg, I would say it's a big game.
Huge game. Statement game. Usually it's tough to say game one of the regular season is a statement game, but this is exactly what this is for most teams.
No, absolutely. And, you know, of course there's a lot of excitement in this game. I think it's important, no matter what the result of this game, both teams can't miss the forest because they're staring at a tree. You know what I'm saying? This is a big game. Everyone in New York is watching this game or should be watching this game, but it is one game. So regardless of the result, of course, it's a very emotionally charged game, but it is one result. So it's important. But even though it's one result, it's important for both teams moving forward.
Absolutely. And whoever loses this game, it's not going to make or break their season whatsoever. But whoever does win this game is going to tell us a lot about either one in terms of how they can progress this season.
No, absolutely. And we're good. And everyone in the chat who's asking me to start the game, I do not have the power to start the game. I can start the live stream. Everything else that's happening in here is the building. But 1 minute to game time. We're about to get started. But before we get started, Greg, of course, we have to go over the Sage Spotlight matchup. And that matchup is Mr. Connor Spratley versus Ja'Kai Sanders. I'll go first and talk about Connor. I was really introduced to Connor in that semifinal of the Boroughs. Jeff was on their last leg in that game. And when they went into halftime, I don't know what Coach Bud said to Connor, but Connor came out like a man on a mission. He finished the game with 30 points. He must have had 20 points in that half. And Connor is the big ticket. He's the one that, you know, Man's not here. Taiwan Evans is not here. Isaac is not here. There's a lot of new faces on Jeff. They have a lot of firepower in RJ and Jada. There's a lot of firepower, but he is the main man on this team, and that's why it's our matchup. And talk a little bit about Ja'Kai before we get started here.
Ja'Kai, the Lachlan transfer, the senior, returning the Eagle, is going to be the engine that drives this team, right? Great vision as a point guard. He's going to be able to get in the paint at will. And honestly, if for Ja'Kai to have a successful game today, I think, you know what?
Ja'Kai for 25. All right, we'll see. I think the Orange Wave have a lot to say that. And the difference with the Orange Wave from last year, as you see the starters coming out, one of the big differences with them, they have a lot of bodies. They have RJ, they have Jada, they have Connor that they can throw at him. You know, they also have number 10, Naquan Morris, that they can throw at Ja'Kai. All players who can definitely guard all 5 positions. So let's see how this plays out.
Coming out in their new home, white and black starters, Zero, Jeremiah Jacobs, JoJo, Eddie, Manook, 23, 11.
From the first game I saw, it was definitely, I don't think number 1 Tamir Harper is going to be able to play. So he was starting at point guard, so I'm assuming that Trevor Lewis, number 2, is going to come in. So it's probably going to be Trevor, RJ, Connor, Naquan, and I am wrong just to start off the game. We have number 35, Noah Randall, coming out. Number 3, RJ Walker. We have number 4, Connor Spratley, of course. And we have number 12, Aiden Madera, coming into the game. That's very interesting. It seems like they're going, for some reason, Harper. So yeah, it seems like, Harper is not able to play today. He was the starter when I saw them at the Hirsch Classic, and it looks like they're going to the senior in such a big game. Sink or swim. That's what Kev said. You want to come to the top program, you want to be on the varsity, you want to make a name for yourself, do it here. That's what Kevin Hamilton is saying to his young freshmen. Oh, we have number 0, Jada, starting. You see the freshman smiling at Connor saying, I'm on you all day. I love it. Connor getting started early, the spotlight player. It's got to be something with Eddie, though. He draws so many fouls on the three-pointer. I've seen him have at least 4 and 1s on the three-pointer. He had one just the last game. My number 1 key to this game is foul trouble. Can Eagle guard Connor without fouling? Eddie, he was the number 1 3-point shooter in the PSAL, in the Brooklyn AA, number 2 in the PSAL overall. In the Brooklyn, guess who was number 2? Connor Spratley. So, as we can see, already Connor's getting started with the 3. Let's see if he's in attack mode or if he lives at the 3-point line. Already see the raw emotion in this game. Anytime anything positive happens for either team, you see both benches getting up right away. Connor hits the 3, they go crazy. You can see the emotion in this game. I think the fans are more emotional than the players, to be honest with you. The players look super locked in and focused. Maybe a spotlight matchup for next year. Dockery versus Connor. And another such important thing is how the refs call this game. The refs are humans, of course. They can feel the emotions in this game as well. So let's see how much they give. Dockery getting into it for 3. Welcome to the rivalry. Manook, welcome to the rivalry and welcome to the Brooklyn Quadruple A Conference. Wow. I love it from the new incomer, Manuk. Tell them, hey, keep your emotions in check, young freshman. God's influence in this game, the South Shore transfer. Again, he knows the Brooklyn AA very well. Let's see how he plays. Very good defense. Listen, everyone watching at home, kids, parents, athletes, this is the best the PSAL has to offer. You saw how Jakai and Manuk shook the whole gym. Jeff, not phased at all. RJ, a killer, comes in, answers, timeout Eagle. No, absolutely, and that's something I always talk about. You know, the other team goes on a run, who's the guy to step up big? You saw two of Jeff's newcomers, Jada and RJ, both getting into this game. All the newcomers in this rivalry seem to be doing pretty well, huh? I love everybody reacting to. Oh, I see. Foul trouble is going to be so pivotal in this game. Eagle, looks like Jeff have two, Eagle have one at this point at the scoreboard. Wow. You're going to hear much from me. This is end-to-end action here. Excuse me? Eddie Munyak who? Eddie Munyak who? Manuk! I'm pretty sure he's at 10 points in this first quarter already. Wow. Talk about stepping into the rivalry and saying hello. Hello! I love it. I love it as Johnny comes into the game. Jakai being in foul trouble, that's crucial for Eagle. That's not allowed. Please, do not do that in this chat. Please, we're not doing that. RJ. Trevor Lewis checks in for the first time. Connor versus Jakai, spotlight. Attacking Eddie. What a pass! And that's one thing Jeff does very, very well. Oh, and a quick turnover. That's his second block. Great job. That what a first quarter Mahook has happened. Pretty sure that's his second or third block. He's already at 10 points. And one thing I want to talk about quickly with this matchup is how Jeff defends Eddie. We all know Eddie hit the shot that won them the city championship. Traditionally, when you look back at the stats and watch the game, Eddie does not perform at a high level against Jefferson. I mainly think it's because of how they can close out on the ball. And as you can see right there what they did with RJ, anytime Eddie's on a defender, they put him in as he hits the first free throw. They put Eddie in the action. That's something you always hear about Steph Curry. Steph Curry's guarding. Have Steph Curry running through screens. Have him defending the on-the-ball defender. Have him be the on-the-ball defender. And for shooters, that wears them out. Shooters is all about their legs and all about that consistency. If they're feeling tired, they might not shoot as well. That's what Jeff does extremely well. Samir, they heard you. Bud heard you. He put Denzel in. See the bench. The bench is getting involved in this. And Greg, I just want to point out one thing you were very critical of in the first game, and I already see it. Eagle depending on their athleticism only to rebound. Eagle need to box out. Very important. Rains, it pours. Mr. Munyak back at it again. In this place, I hope you guys are feeling it. I love that you guys are in this live stream, but the energy in this gym is electric. What did I just say? When it rains, it pours. Ajani gets into it, gets the turnover. Eddie says, listen, I'm supposed to be the man. He hits it. The guy says, wait a minute, I'm the star man. Transferred in here. Now it's my turn to hit a three-pointer. The energy, the momentum, it can drown you. Jefferson has to be careful. And I want to point out something very specific. People talk about the emotion in this game. Johnny hits the three. Jefferson, we got to come down. We got to make a play. Turnover. Eddie hits the three. Connor comes down. Okay, I'm the man. I got to make a play. Tries to do a step back, three-pointer. He misses it. Jefferson has to stay cold in this game. It's a long, listen, we see Jefferson come back from a 15-point deficit in Brooklyn Borough. We know that what they can do. The new guys, including Connor, because he leads the way for them, has to stay composed and not take quick shots. The defense and the boxing out. Shout out to all the Eagle alum in the chat. I see you, JT. We'll try to shout out more people as I see you. Oh, love him as a player. That was a good job. I also thought Manuk did a great job putting his hands up. A little dodgy call there. Let's see, Connor needs that other scorer. I do agree with you, and I think he has that. I think there's RJ and Jada started the game very, very well. Connor definitely needs the other scorer, but I will put the onus on Connor. Connor, you are the leader here. You can't come and take quick shots, and you might have to settle to not shooting and setting up your other playmakers so they can get involved in this game. On the floor. And what I love from Eagle Academy there, what do I always say? Fouls are more important than 2 points early in this game. Great job not fouling. Johnny is really feeling it. That's 5 points off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. How do you like Ahmed in this matchup? And it's funny that Yaya Lily says, not gonna lie, Jeff has no one with height, as Jada hits the first one. How do you like Ibrahim in this matchup? But as you can see, Jeff is used to not having the height advantage. You see a lot of their guys are crashing the boards, and they're not being dominated in the rebounding department, I would say, even with Eagles' height advantage. But the free throws have not been good for Jeff to start. Wow. Listen, we have non-biased commentary. I definitely thought JoJo pushed off, and that's how he got into position to get that. But I'm sure Big Eagle is not upset. But I definitely saw JoJo push there. Okay, that's fair. All right, so we're 1-1 right now. Make sure. So if you guys, Robert, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to double check on Greg's mic. Definitely give us some feedback, guys. Let me know how Greg's mic sounds. All right, guys, we're back. You know, if you guys watch the live streams, you know that I do a little bit of everything. I have to be the commentator and the producer. So we're just getting those audio levels set for you guys. Really appreciate everyone's patience. Love everybody tuning in. Please let us know how the audio levels sound. So, Greg, I'm seeing CB Mir saying, gang, I'm done watching this. Listen, man, anyone who's thinking about tuning out is crazy. What Jeff did in that Brooklyn semifinal, they were down 10-plus points. They came roaring back. I am never counting the orange wave out. And, yes, I think Jeff's shot selection, I feel like Jeff is getting caught in the emotion of the game a bit. What do you think?
I could definitely see that. Whenever Eagle seems to go on a quick run, instead of Jeff running their offense, they're just chucking up shots. And they're not going through their sets. It's like they're panicking to try to close the gap. But what they really need to do is run their offense and play good defense.
Yeah, guys, and I just want to let everybody know, like, forgive us for sometimes when the camera switches, that green screen that comes up. There's a lot of people. We're in a small gym, so the signal is getting blocked. So my apologies for that.
And Yada hits this pull-up three over Jakai.
Like they were saying in the chat, Connor needs a right-hand man. Who's going to be the one to step up?
Jakai pass stolen by Connor, and that's going to be a carrying violation.
So we adjusted the volume. Let me know how it sounds. I am just super loud. You know, Greg is very soft-spoken.
Wow, soft-spoken.
Soft-spoken, but, you know, we know how Greg gives it up.
That's crazy.
Dion, really appreciate it.
That's my guy that's here. Jakai getting in the paint. That's going to stay Eagle ball as it rolls off Connor's arm. Oh, no.
Again, this is a game of runs. When is Jeff's run going to happen? And when it happens, how much is it going to be? One thing we always talk about with Eagle, right, is that Eagle always going to have a run. This time the run was, what, 12? When is Jeff's run going to happen? Because you know Jeff is going to heat up in this game.
I don't know when, but if they keep playing like this, it's not going to be a win. It's going to be if they go on a run.
I agree.
Jakai gets it back to Eddie from deep. Can't hit. JoJo gets the offensive rebound up, and that's going to be a hold. Trevor guarded by a Johnny. Calling for Naquan Morris to come to the ball. But now he pulls up on Eddie and hits the two-point shot. Johnny for three. Boom!
Ajani, what a contributor off the bench.
Connor looking to give the ball up. Gets his Naquan. Trevor in the corner, guarded by Jakai. Jakai, good closeout on Connor right there. Ja to stop and pop. Can't hit. Rebound Sanders. Gets it out front to JoJo. Good defense right there.
Excellent defense. Like I said, even though Jeff doesn't have the height advantage, they know how to defend taller defenders. Johnny off the bench has been huge in this game, hasn't he?
He is having a huge game.
By the way, Greg, you should sound much better now. Guys, let me know how Greg sounds. I turned up his mic.
Connor calling out the offense. Jeff trying to run their sets now. Naquan for three. Hits the three. And you got to get a hand up there.
I love that from Connor. Let's slow down. We're on the road. Run a set. Orange Wave back within 10.
Down low. Good seal and good finish by JoJo right there. Trevor driving. And see, that can't happen. Eagle can't score and then give up an easy bucket right after.
No, I agree, but can we just talk about Jakai's vision on that pass?
I mean, he ran the play through and waited for his big man to get the seal and put in a perfect position for him to score. All JoJo had to do was turn and lay the ball up.
Listen, I really think Jakai is a Rolls Royce of a player. I know that Eagle, they were disappointed to lose Taj Bryant as X comes into the game. We're disappointed to lose Taj Bryant, but Jakai coming into that role, I think, has been fantastic for Eagle Academy.
Doc comes back in for Jakai. Gets the screen from Ahmed. Has a mismatch with Noah. Doc with the up and under the pretty
What
finish.
a
with the
finish.
mismatch.
What a finish. I was going to say Noah was doing a good job with the miss. Good rebound.
And Doc with the hands right there. Gets to the floor. 30-second timeout, Eagle.
Man, oh, go ahead.
Jeff went on that mini run we spoke about. It wasn't a sustained run, a mini run, but Eagle came right back and answered with the mismatch. Doc against Noah. It goes up and under. Crowd goes crazy, and boom, Eagles right back up double digits.
I think that is something that will drive Coach Hamilton crazy, right? Don't get wrapped up in this crowd. We have a game to focus on. Okay, we hit a nice layup. Get back on defense. Chino says Eagle on top. It's a game of two halves.
Number 12, Xavier Caesar, checks in for the first time.
It's definitely a game of two halves. I'm never going to count out the Orange Wave.
Doc gets to Eddie for three. Can't quite hit. Doc with the offensive rebound, can't finish. Jada corrals the loose ball, gets it to Randall up ahead with the easy finish.
I just want to say, great job from Jada. Jada's showing he can play down low and be a very good rebounder.
That's a official clock issue, maybe? I think a clock issue. Also, Yada isn't a big per se, but for Jeff, he gives them more size and athleticism at the guard position than, say, a Connor.
No, I absolutely. And Jada's someone who can play. At least seems like he can play all positions.
Jump ball, and there's that pesky possession arrow.
Oh, we all know how you feel about it. As there seems to be some kind of discussion. And it sounds like they were calling it Eagle ball. Jefferson not so happy about it. As a freshman running the show.
Screen for three. Can't hit. Ahmed with the offensive rebound. Can't finish.
And that's a possession from the two newcomers. The freshman, Dockery, bad shot. And Ahmed, you gotta. That's what you're in the game for. When you get that rebound under the hoop, you gotta finish.
Absolutely. Trevor gets up to Yada back on top. That was all ball. That was actually good defense by Ahmed right there.
So I see Manuk seems to be getting. I guess Manuk is in foul trouble. He must have 2 fouls at least, and because he started the half crazy hot, so it seems like they're trying to protect Manuk and make sure he doesn't get into too much foul trouble. As Eagle are into, seems like they're into double bonus now.
No, remember it resets because he was going up. It resets. So after 5 fouls, then it's double bonus, but it resets every quarter.
Got it.
JoJo comes in for Johnny, and Jakai comes in for Eddie. Remember a few years ago when I think it was the pandemic, when the Nets bench was so fun to watch? It's kind of what I'm saying for the Eagle bench so far this game.
Absolutely. Everyone's into the game, and the energy from the bench exudes onto the court. And that's going to be a turnover. Looks like X stepped out of bounds.
I'm surprised they didn't get Noah with the push in the back.
OJ, all right, by the way, his name is Manuk. Stop calling him Bobo. His name is Manuk. Anyway, yes, I agree with you, OJ. Basketball is a game of runs. You see, it's only within 6. Here come the orange wave.
A little bit of a push off by Connor, but JoJo with a good rebound right there. Doc with the finish.
Just want to talk about Amir's finishing at the rim. It is tremendous.
And number 13, Jeremiah Michelle checks in.
As Connor draws a foul on Jakai.
I think either Jakai's 3rd or his 4th.
We're going to double check for you at halftime, but pretty sure that's I think it's number 3 on him.
I think it's 3.
But again, is the chat making? Are they being funny now? They're being funny now, right?
They're trolling you. The chat is definitely trolling you.
I'm gonna rename the title on this YouTube. His name is Manuk. Stop it.
And Jeff struggling mightily from the line.
It's costing him a lot. I know Bud is gonna hate that.
Good screen right there. Good take.
That's a hard foul.
Yeah. That was
looks like Jakai is okay. That was definitely a tough fall. Jeff Moneyline would be that probably a plus 580. No, not 580. No. Plus 380 right now.
Maybe.
Higher or lower, do you think? It's definitely not like 110 or 200 or something. I mean, they're down, 9 points. It has to be like a plus 380 or something like that.
That sounds. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
And they're on the road. Might be plus 450.
The road definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They definitely bring that into, especially with live lines.
The live line, I'm gonna go plus 450.
Live line? Yeah. Please gamble responsibly. We're not condoning gambling for minors. Only of age.
18 and over. Or is it 21? I can't remember. Jakai gets a second one in a row. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Jada guarded by JoJo on the wing. Good defense right there. Gets it to Naquan. He shoots, can't hit. Jakai with the rebound. JoJo brings it up. Jakai for 3. Short.
I think Jakai's a little leggy. He's been in a lot of action. He didn't really get any legs into that shot. Good job getting the rebound.
In the corner to Doc for 3. Can't hit. Ahmed with the rebound. Turns. Can't finish. Good follow right there by JoJo, showing emotion. There's my X factor right there. Good take right there.
Jada, great job going to the lane. JoJo, the battle of the number zeros. Great job, JoJo, using his height to finish there.
Trevor guarding Jakai. And Jakai with a huge strength. And JoJo with a tough finish on a turnaround. Little baby hook right there.
What a finish from JoJo. JoJo's really stepping up when Eagle needs him here. As Connor was fouled going to the lane, didn't see exactly who that was on.
What I was saying in the Trevor and Jakai matchup, if you notice, Jakai is not just using speed. He's using his strength to like back Trevor down and do whatever he wants once he gets in the paint. So how is Jeff gonna, counter that?
I've been really impressed with, as Connor hits the first free throw, I've been really impressed with Jada in this first half. I think he can guard all positions, so they might have to throw a different body at Jakai.
I do agree with that. I noticed also Jada's first step is deceptively quick.
Absolutely.
Jakai calling out plays from three-quarter court. Turn to Doc for three. Boom!
The vision from Jakai. Jakai getting anywhere he wants on the floor and seeing his backcourt mate for three.
That play as Jada shoots, that play was set up from Jakai before he even got into the paint.
Closing seconds. 25 seconds left in this game, in this first half. Remember, the clock on the screen is not official.
Yeah, that's a good finish right there by Jakai.
You were talking about that strength of Jakai is really looking like a mismatch.
And
Bud has to come up with something at half.
And that's body first before the block. So that's definitely a foul. And what made that easy for Jakai, even though Michelle is a junior, Jakai must have like 40 pounds on him.
Absolutely. You always say how Jakai is not built like a senior in high school. He has almost a college-ready body right now.
Yeah.
So in the closing seconds, what do you think about this half so far, Greg?
So offline we spoke about, if Eagle does everything right, they could get out to a big double-digit lead. And this is what I'm seeing here. They were raining threes in the first quarter. Defensively, Jeff kind of played into their hands by, chucking up shots and not really running their sets. And it allowed Eagles to get out and run. And that's why we have this lead we have.
Last second. Good if it goes. I thought it was good, not going to lie.
I mean, the Raiders half was going. You wouldn't be surprised if it went in. But for Andre Johnson, the voice of Eagle here, Greg Polius, after one half of play, Eagles up 51-37. We'll be back to the second half with Sage Media Solutions.
On the Eagle side, Jakai really controlling the flow of the game. Manuk coming in and being the big impact. Jada coming in, guarding all the positions, scoring left and right. What do you think the key for Jefferson to come back in this game would be?
Defensively, they need to be more intense.
More intense defensively.
Yeah, their defensive intensity is lacking. You saw Bud call a timeout, yelling at his players essentially for not closing out, not getting back on defense.
And that's very un-Jefferson-like. Like I said earlier, they do such a great job with handling Eddie and limiting Eddie on the three-pointers. Eddie shoots a pretty low percentage against Jefferson traditionally. But in this game, I do see what you're saying. They're definitely lacking that bite in closing out. And one thing in my interview with Coach Bud sees the regular season as 14 scrimmages. So Jefferson is a team that will absolutely get geared up as the season goes on. So it's not so much of a surprise this early in the season. I mean, this is such a big game for this early in the season, by the way. But it's not too much of a surprise that, Jefferson might be taking a little bit of time to get going, especially with the emotion of this game.
I've actually never heard the regular season be looked at as an entire slate of scrimmages. I would love to hear more on that. And that's going to be a travel as we get the first possession of the third quarter underway.
We are back in action. Guys in the chat, definitely let me know how you liked us not going away at halftime and see if we continue that. Number 21 on Eagle Academy is Ahmed Ibrahim. As he blows the layup, Manook had a bunny right in front of the hoop.
Eddie guarding Trevor straight up. Jada for three. Rims in and out. Randall gets the offensive rebound. Good hands right there by JoJo. Look, gets on the floor.
And just like you were saying before, one thing that I think Hamilton will be very critical of is the boxing out of Eagle Academy. It's almost like they think that because they have the height advantage, they can just like you say, out-athletic. They need to go back to the basics and make sure they box out, even on the smaller guards. Because the guards, Jeff is crashing the boards.
Number 21 on Eagle is 6'8", transfer from Thomas Edison, Ahmed Ibrahim. That's who's number 21. But yeah, back just old school basketball, clear a body out the paint. JoJo getting the ball in the paint, pump fake, jump ball, good defense right there by Jada.
I think
he's just everywhere for Jefferson at this point.
I think there, and another thing that Hamilton will be critical of, JoJo, you have the smaller Connor Spratley on you. You're going across the rim. Just go up straight. Connor's on you.
I agree.
He went right into the help defense.
Yada loses the ball. And Jakai slows the pace. Pulls out the play.
I think it's very important who's going to have the first.
And
Jakai! Before he rudely interrupted me, I was just going to say it's going to be very important. As you can see, everyone's warming up to get into this second half. Who's going to take the first bite of the apple? Who's going to swing first?
I'm sorry, bite of the orange. Let me correct you.
When you think, who's going to take the first bite of the apple? As this will be Greg Police's last day working at Sage Media for that joke. But who's going to take that first punch? If it's Eagle, it could be a knockout punch, Greg, as Jakai misses the second.
And Jakai putting his hat in the ring for player of the game also. Doc guarding Trevor. Jada gets in the paint. Smooth finish right there by Jada.
I'm going to use his term. I really think Jada's a Rolls Royce of a player.
Say that. That's going to be an offensive foul. Johnny checks back in. I'm sorry, say that again. You think Jada's the what?
I think Jada's a Rolls Royce of a player. He's really been impressing me this game.
Is that going to be your new term for the season?
Listen, yes it is. You know I love saying you're the big ticket. But I love saying the Rolls Royce as well, as that looks like a foul on the ground.
Shot on the floor, and Eagle with 4 quick fouls in this quarter, 3 or 4.
I'm only seeing one on the. I think it's only 2, unless they're slow on the scoreboard in the.
Possible. Connor gets it to Naquan, hits the 3 on the inbound. Just like faithful in the road gym, enjoying that one.
Again, another player, Naquan, I've been really impressive. That's his second 3 of the game.
Doc controlling the ball. And good pass. And good fall-away finish right there by Fleming.
I think everyone in the gym was getting ready to yell at Johnny for that fadeaway shot, but it went down. Connor having a tough game.
Oh, Trevor jumps in front of that pass to Connor. And that's going to be a foul as Connor's going to go to the line shooting 2.
As you can see the crowd clapping, I really like that from Ajani. Ajani knows he's not in foul trouble. There are no easy buckets in the nest. That's what Ajani just said to Mr. Connor Spratley as he goes to the line for, I think, is Connor's 6th time at the line today.
The other thing is Jeff going to be able to capitalize at the line in this half? They were not able to do that in the first half.
Absolutely. They definitely were having some trouble. And as we say that, Connor hits 2. Remember what I was saying in the Brooklyn semifinals last year? Connor in the second half is a different animal, so let's watch that.
Doc gets fouled going up, and he's going to go to the line shooting 2. You know, so Doc caught the ball on the wing, gave a little hezzy. Okay, 2 shots. Oh, no, it's not 2 shots. I guess they said it was on the floor. Gets it to Jakai. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. And then finishes.
As you can see, that height advantage really coming into play there. And I love how Jakai attacked. Did not bring the ball low, went right back up.
That wasn't height. He just out-muscled him for the ball.
That was a little bit of height, Greg. That was height and muscle, Greg. Not taking anything away from the young man. $13 points.
You know who we haven't seen since the first quarter, or haven't heard from, I should say? R.J. Walker.
RJ standing right in front of us, number 3. We saw him in the Hirsch Classic against James Monroe, had 30 points in his Jeff debut. This is definitely a different animal here in Eagle Academy. But again, what I saw that day was a confident shooter. He hasn't really even shot the ball, had the ball in his hands too much in this half. In this game so far, excuse me.
And that's a 3 right there, hit by Jefferson, as Eagle up 10.
And the defense chance start.
Regain control of this game. Good
what pass!
A pass! Manuk with the 2-hand flush. Connor gets in the paint and finishes.
The vision from Amir and the passing range is so impressive. And very good job by Connor attacking. Like I said, Connor's in attack mode. Eagle Academy need to be very wary. Look at Connor's effort on defense now. He's tuned into this game.
Jakai making it look easy.
Connor, I was just praising you, man. Come on, you can't do me like that, Connor.
Eddie one-on-one with Connor. Look, whole Eagle bench thought they were going to get a charge. Doc attempted to take the charge. He got a call for the blocking foul. Jakai is 6'2". He is not 6'7".
But so, yeah, he's 6'2", and Connor is 5'10". So yes, height advantage, Greg. Thank you, chat.
He took that ball out his hands. Manuk for 3. Oh, can't hit. Morris with the rebound. Gets to Spratley. Gets in the paint. Blocked behind by Doc. Jakai pulls up for 3. Boom! Jakai is on fire in this third quarter. And this is what I was talking about. When Jeff makes their run, can Eagle answer back? And as RJ misses his layup attempt.
Oh, he traveled. Lord have mercy.
Did he have control of the ball, really?
I thought that was a travel. Jeff come down. What a finish.
Good finish right there by John. It's getting way more intense as Coach Kev tells his guys to slow the pace. Season's kind of getting out of control.
As it looks like a little sideline warning for Eagle Academy fans. Very, very interesting they stopped the game for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in the chat, this gym is wall-to-wall packed. Like, you can barely walk in the crowd without bumping into somebody. So it's not a surprise to me that the refs actually had to stop the game for that.
That's the first time I've seen that happen here.
Jakai uses the Manook pick. Gets it to him. Eddie swings in the corner for three. Trevor skies for the rebound.
And again, he skies to the rebound. Why? Because he's not being boxed out.
Connor getting in the paint far too easily.
Don't look now, Mr. Polius. But here comes Mr. Spratley.
It's a 9-point game.
I'm pretty sure Connor has 8 points in this quarter. Again, I will never count Thomas Jefferson out as long as they have number 4 at the helm. What do you think about Connor's performance in this half?
This is what they needed from him in the first half. He's playing under control. And it looks very different than when he was just chucking up wild shots because they were down big in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's something like, that's why, to me, I know someone earlier in the chat was saying, like, I don't think Jeff will go back to the finals. Listen, everyone has their opinions. Easily, to me, Jefferson is a top 4 team in the PSAL. Like, absolutely easily. Why? Because I think Connor is only going to get better and better. He has different tools. He has to play differently. He doesn't have Man-Man next to him. Him and Man-Man kind of just were on the wing and would attack. He has to get used to his new tools, his new teammates. And I think Jefferson is going to be a contender in this league for sure.
So let me ask you this, right? Who are your top 4 teams in this league?
I have not seen everyone, so I can't say. I haven't seen the best of South Shore. I think Eagle Academy, Brooklyn, and Jefferson are absolutely my top 2. So I only have enough to give you 2. I have 2. One team I just want to tell you just to keep an eye on is Brooklyn Collegiate. Brooklyn Collegiate looked very excellent the other day. I went to see them, and they're very balanced is what I like about Brooklyn Collegiate.
I'll tell you this. Don't sleep on some of those Staten Island teams.
I'm sleeping.
Great look inside from Jakai to Manook. Manook's 3rd dunk of the game.
I didn't see the foul there. That was an interesting call. I thought Trevor dribbled it off his leg there.
And out of the timeout, that's a great play drawn up by Coach Kev to get the easy bucket.
Those plays out of the timeout, so crucial.
And another easy bucket for Jeff. Jeff putting their press on now.
It's a 9-point game, Greg. Which way is this going to go? Who's going to have the next run?
Jakai gets it back to Manook. Couldn't finish. Eddie back out to Jakai for 3. Can't hit. Connor gets the rebound. Can't hit the rebound. I said couldn't hit the shot, but Jeff got the rebound and couldn't get it. Eddie in the corner for 3. Can't hit. Eagle have to reset and run some plays. And Jeff with the easy alley.
This is definitely the closest the deficit has been in a long time. Connor in attack mode. Eddie not having his best shooting game. Here comes the press from Jefferson. Who is going to have the next big run?
Morris guard and JoJo on the wing. Gets it to Johnny. Calling out the play. For 3. I don't think that's a shot Coach Kev wanted.
Coach Kev looks at the bench right away. Definitely has to stay composed in this game. The game is definitely on the hilt right now.
RJ for 3. Whoa.
Where are you looking for Mr. Walker?
There he is.
Greg Polius.
There he is. 4-point game as Jeff is on fire in this 3rd quarter.
Good defense from Lewis.
Eddie for three. Boom! Good answer right there from Eagle.
Eddie Munyak.
Everybody on the sidelines is on their feet. Connor for three. Short. And Jeff gets an offensive rebound.
Wow. Very bad shot, as that's the buzzer for the quarter. Very bad shot from Connor coming down, but his teammates, Nyquan Morris, RJ, coming alive. Folks, don't look now, but it is a 5-point game, 69-64, Eagle Academy. Greg, thoughts?
So, remember what I said Jeff would need to do to get back in this game? About playing composed, running their sets, playing more tenacious defense. That's what you saw here in this third quarter. And Eagle, on the flip side, rushing shots, not boxing out. That was the key. That killed them in that third quarter. Jeff had way too many offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities.
I mean, coming into this game, I'm sure everyone is looking at the height advantage. You would not know that there's a height advantage from how the Jeff guards, the Jeff forwards are crashing the boards.
I'll say this: if you look on paper, you wouldn't know there's a height advantage. But when you look on the court, when you're watching the game, you can see several areas of the game where it's at play.
No, I absolutely.
But the one where we need it and where Eagle needs it most importantly, right on the boards, they're lacking.
Isaiah Fuller says, no way they came back. Well, you better be tuned in. You better strap in for this fourth quarter. Smooth Manny says, Eagle not phased, guarantee. We'll see. The orange wave are definitely flowing right now. Connor is attacking. 5-point game. Better share this link right now. There is no other place you need to be on this Thursday night than Eagle Academy and Sage Media.
Chikai gets it down low to JoJo. Good help defense by Jada right there for the block. Connor can't hit. JoJo gets the rebound.
How's this fourth quarter going to start? Both teams have to stay composed. I would definitely say run some offensive sets.
Oh, that was a goaltend.
No,
that ball
goaltend is crazy.
That ball hit the backboard. Good close. That was a bad missed call.
Listen, these are Orange Wave ain't worried about that. RJ took that right there and almost had a 4-point play.
On that one.
Don't put pressure on me, but I just got it going, so we're going to see it soon. But regardless of the refs and the play call, you got to keep playing. You have to keep playing. RJ at the line with a chance to make this a 2-point game. He's shooting 3. Everybody in the chat, I see 600 people really appreciate it. I know you guys aren't here for me and Greg. I mean, we're just the accessories. We're here for the young men of Brooklyn who are here competing in front of everyone. So big shout outs to Jefferson as he misses the second. Those foul shots. Big shout outs to Jefferson, East New York, Eagle Academy, Brownsville, and all of Brooklyn for representing tonight.
And here comes Manook back in the game. He misses all 3. And that's going to be a foul on RJ after missing all 3 free throws.
I want to say, Greg, and someone can correct me, I'm sure it's happened before. Have you ever seen someone miss a free throw and get a foul like within 1 second?
Yes, I have.
I guess unintentional foul, right? That was like odd. He fell backwards and that was a foul call. Very interesting.
Weird. Another block down low. And this foul is on Ahmed.
So again, you see Jada. He's able to guard and he's able to force the foul right after. Guards, rebounds, foul. The triple threat.
Straight block. Ahmed guarding Yada. Short on 3. And that's going to be a foul on Connor on the push-off. Jeff in their press. They drop back. Good take by Ahmed, but can't finish.
These minutes will be so crucial.
And Doc getting his hands again.
Excuse me. These opening minutes are so crucial. As the Eagles trying to rest some of their starters, who's going to give them a bucket? Ahmed, you're right in front of the hoop again. You got to give Eagle a bucket. Jefferson, their role players, they're coming into play.
Trevor Lewis at the line. Another missed free throw for Jefferson. If they lose this game by less than 10 points, they're going to look back.
Bud will just be furious.
At their game at the line and be very upset with themselves.
Bud is furious, excuse me. We all know how Bud is feeling right now. All these missed free throws. A lot of pressure in this game. In the closing minutes now, it's sink or swim.
Good up and under move right there from Ibrahim.
Excellent job. Just as I was saying, Eagle need a bucket. And they get the ball right back. We're going to go to our first replay of the day. Sorry that it took so long. And as I say that, we're going to have to go back to the action. It's back so quickly. Great entry pass.
Eddie for 3 with a hand in his face. Doc skying for the rebound.
The freshmen don't really look like a freshman to me.
Jakai, good. Oh, good hands right there. But Manuk gets it back and is able to finish. That was a good pass right there from Jakai.
Absolutely. That looked a little crazy there for a minute, but Manuk cleans it up.
Manuk guarding Connor. I know people are not used to hearing this. Connor for 3, and he hits it.
I'm going to say, I'm not a coach or anything like that, but I don't think you want to leave Connor Spratley open.
No. But as Manuk brings the ball up the court, Jakai can't hit. Trevor brings it up to RJ in the corner for 3. Jefferson gets the offensive rebound. Connor for 3 again. And
great job for Jakai getting on the floor there.
Too many open 3 looks right there for Eagle on defense.
Jakai definitely has to stay composed. I know he's talking a lot to the ref here. Isn't this what? Are you not entertained is what I have to say to everyone. Are you not entertained? The 200 people in the Eagles' nest. The almost 700 people in the live stream. Are you not entertained? Is this not the top class basketball maybe even all of New York has to offer, Greg Police?
Oh, this is definitely the best basketball you're going to see in New York City, and it's only going to get better as the season goes and we start seeing more teams. Because remember, this is still early in the year, so these teams are not even playing their cleanest ball.
Absolutely. You see that, if it's a run here, a run there, you just see talent here, talent there, but you see a lot of, trying to figure everything out on both sides of the ball. Eagle Academy is up right now. But again, Connor Spratley is attacking. We have Naquan Morris, number 10 for Jefferson, who I'm so impressed with. 3 3-pointers. Pretty sure he has more 3-pointers than Eddie at this point in this game. Jada, I can't speak anymore about how impressed I am with him. The orange wave, if you have to ask me, It's going to come down to Mr. Spratley and what he can produce in this closing minutes.
I don't think it's just on Connor. I think they have to be able to contain Eagle, that is, have to be able to box out and contain Ijada as well as Connor.
One thing I've seen when I look back on the tape for the Orange Wave is when they get into this crunch time, it was man and Connor with the ball. So that's what I'm expecting to see. They're going to go right to Connor early and often in this game.
Johnny checks in for Ahmed.
Spotlight matchup.
Connor on the wing, guarded by Dockery, goes around the back. Fighting for the ball. Good hands by Eddie.
That was absolutely a foul on Connor, by the way.
The push-off?
When he was going on to shoot, that was definitely a foul.
Hey, crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. We haven't heard an Eagle chant just yet. RJ on the wing. Gets the Yada, guarded by Manuk. Crosses over. That's going to be a foul on Manuk.
Listen, please, everyone, just want to address the chat real quick. Everyone, I know everyone's excited in the chat. We're both cheering on all of these young men who are competing. Please be respectful in the chat. No one be fake tough on the internet or whatever. We're all here to enjoy some great basketball. So please be respectful in the chat. And if we're not able to do this, moving forward, we won't have the chats open. Sage Media, we're trying to something very different. We're trying to have interaction between the commentators and the people at home, but please keep it respectful.
Yada goes 2 for 2.
Mr. Polius, we've been here before, haven't we?
That's a kick ball.
Here comes that press. See how Eagle deals with it.
They get it across half. To Eddie for 3. Short. Good rebound, JoJo. Gets it back up to Jakai. Gets in the paint, and he's fouled. He tried to throw it on somebody's head just now.
Lord, Jakai. And I just want to say something again. You see the effect that Jefferson has on Eddie Munyak. Constantly having a shooter in the action, I think you really start to see it in the fourth quarter. Eddie doesn't have his legs in these shots, and I think it's because they're forcing him to guard.
I don't know. I think he just missed it. He had a clean look.
And I think he's missing because I'm personally not seeing as Jakai misses a crucial free throw. I think he's not having his legs in the shot. That's what I personally see, and this is something pretty consistent we've seen now with Eddie in this matchup.
As Jakai splits a pair at the line, Eagle up 4 with just about 4 minutes to go.
Eagle with their press now.
And that's going to be Eagle ball as they get a turnover on their press, as Trevor was not able to call a timeout in time. Trevor turning Jakai around. Good pass right there to JoJo, and JoJo with the strong finish.
And I love how JoJo gets back on defense to his spot.
RJ gets blocked. Jakai got a piece. What's the call?
We're waiting for the call. I see Trevor Lewis is upset, but it looks like it's going to be a foul on Eagle Academy.
Must have been a foul away from the ball.
Wait, hold on. What's going on?
No,
Is RJ going to the line?
no, Trevor's going to the line.
So, okay.
Eagles in a bonus, double bonus. Well, Jefferson's in a double bonus.
Which is very crucial in this game, especially how Connor likes to attack.
Another missed free throw.
Greg, it's a lot. The air in this gym is heavy. The air in this moment is heavy. Jefferson is definitely going to look back and need to take a deep breath on these free throws.
He gets the roll right there.
5-point game. Less than 3.5 minutes to go.
Jakai almost with the and one. Is it me, or are you seeing Jakai just kind of want to take this game over like he has something to prove?
And I was just going to say that. Does he have something to prove? I don't think Jakai has anything to prove. But I think he just might be looking at this matchup and saying, they can't guard me. If they're going to put Trevor or Connor or RJ on me, I'm going right to the 10. I think that's what I'm really seeing here.
Yeah. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm going to show you.
Amir, honestly, I don't see what you're seeing. I think Connor's been really, really good in the second half. I feel like all of the action for Jeff has really come from Connor. I know he's cooled off a little bit in the waning minutes of this fourth quarter, but I think Connor's really been playing well in this second half. What do you think?
I do. You know what it is? He's playing more under control this half. That's what it is.
It's not all about the stats. It's about the flow of the game. Jakai does a great job converting those free throws.
Eagle with their press. Blocked by JoJo. Gets it out front, the front court to Doc. Couldn't tell if it was blocked. Coach kept telling Doc to settle.
Again, I can't say enough about number 0, Jada. Getting down, helping on defense, saving 2 points for Jefferson.
Absolutely. You do need a bigger wing on Jakai to guard him because the little guard's not going to cut it. JoJo almost loses it, gets it back out to Jakai, slows the pace, runs it back, drops the Manuk, almost tries to catch a body in the paint and can't finish. Trevor gets the rebound, is pushing it. Kind of wild, almost loses it, calls a timeout.
Trevor holding his back, his low back. Hopefully he's doing okay. Let me be honest with you. Wow. Manuk almost set this place on fire just now.
He was very close. Very close. Hope Trevor's all right. The lone freshman on varsity for Jeff last year.
Yeah, I think on that I think if that's the first quarter, Manuk throws that down.
You think it's fatigue?
Yeah, I think when I think about sports, I really put into play the emotional aspect of sports a lot, and the emotional toll of it starts to wear down on you. So that's why you might see a little bit of sloppier ball in this fourth quarter. Because this game, I mean, we had the ring ceremony. We started late. I mean, just the highs and lows of this game with the three-pointers, Jeff coming back, Eagle keeping them at arm's reach. I think that's what we're seeing, a lot of fatigue and a little bit of sloppiness in this fourth quarter.
Ref having a spirited conversation with Jakai.
Guys in the chat, please tell me, who do you think the Sage Media standout, the player of the game is? He's in the center of the camera right now. Jakai Sanders, I think, is a very good candidate. But right now, I'm thinking Manuk.
It's between Jakai, Dockery, or Manuk. It depends on how these last 2.5 minutes close out right here. Eagle up 6. RJ gets the Jada in the corner, guarded by Eddie. Spins. Good moves.
I'm just not going to say anything anymore. He has 20-plus points, probably 3 blocks.
Lucky they got away with that right there. That was a dangerous cross-court pass.
Keep it going. I got it.
Out. And now Eagle is also in the double bonus. JoJo hits the first.
My apologies about that wire that was in the way of the camera. I didn't really get a chance to go get out the way as JoJo hits the second. Big free throws for Eagle Academy.
Connor gets it to Jada in the corner.
A lot of contact there.
And still no boxing now, and that's why Jada's able to get the rebound. As Doc comes away with the loose ball finally. Slows the pace and gets it to Jakai. It's hard to beat a Taj and Eric backcourt, but I really like what I'm seeing from Jakai and Dockery in this game.
So impressed from the freshmen. I mean, the composure in this kind of environment.
And more contact as Jakai is going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Well, I'm back in the chat. Look how many for Manuk. Look how many people are rooting for Manuk.
You realize that's never going to change now, right?
I will fight until I can't anymore. His name is Manuk.
Also, what we saw right there was a veteran move by Jakai, looking at the clock, winding it down, and taking the ball to the rack in order to draw the contact and get to the line for easy buckets. He wasn't trying to rush a shot early in the shot clock. Just realized they're up, a considerable amount, given the time left. Let's slow the pace.
And that's something you get from someone as seasoned as Jakai Sanders. Coming from Bishop Loughlin, averaging 30 points in the Catholic League, one of the most competitive leagues in New York. As the chants are beginning to start.
I think it's a little early for that. But that's going to be another Jeff turnover.
You just see the raw emotion from Jakai. Jakai just, when that ball went out of bounds, just looked up, shook his fist. You see what it means. I love it. That's a good call. Clear block. I'm pretty sure Jakai is going to the line.
Basically, what Jakai is just saying is, you can't hold me. That's what he's saying at this point.
Jakai is a matchup nightmare for any guard.
Again, I think it's too early. I need this under a minute. I need the goodbye chance under a minute.
Moving forward, if this result holds, how does Jeff move forward after an emotional loss like this?
Shoot free throws.
Simple as that. Free throws just make this a completely different game, right?
That is definitely a different game. That's part of it. The other part of it is when you're down big, stay within yourself.
Yeah.
Don't panic. And that's what they did in the first half. They panicked.
And that's what really dug him in this hole. And again, I think that's something that Connor is going to grow into as the season goes on. Some people forget, we watch Connor in New York versus New York and on the Barclays. Connor's a junior. There's a lot he has to learn about running the show as a point guard. He was in attack mode. He kind of fell a little short, but I'm thinking big things for Connor Spratley and Thomas Jefferson moving forward.
Blocked by Doug. I think that might be the freshman's third block of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
As the Eagle fans are starting.
Closeout.
Yo, how's man? How's man? You doing good
Jakai hits another one at the line.
So everyone, please stay tuned. We're gonna try to have the Sage. We're gonna try to have the Sage Media standout interview. We just need to move where we are and kind of let people leave out the exit right behind us, and then we're gonna try to get this interview right afterwards.
Good defense right there. Under a minute left. Eagle is up 13. This is what Eagle wanted to show in their opening game. Right? You got your new senior leader in Jakai coming out here. And not just leading the charge physically, but emotionally as well. And Manuk is putting the PSAL on notice that he is here. Not just Manuk, though, but also Amir Dockery. And he's going to have this year plus 3 more years here. Everybody's standing in his gym right now. Connor inbounds it to Trevor. Lewis guarded by Eddie. Gets to the paint. Going to Tajada. Blocked from behind by Manuk. And Manuk gets the rebound. And JoJo gets the finish.
He got caught in between, wanted to dunk. And
yeah, well, it looked like he didn't expect somebody to come underneath him. That would have put an exclamation point on this game. Oh, the JoJo basket doesn't count. They call the foul, so Manuk is going to go to the line shooting 2. Manuk is a junior. Manuk hits the first. Two for 2 at the line for Manuk. Manuk is 6'6", maybe 6'7". And there's the chant. Jakai misses. Out to RJ. And RJ gets fouled. He's going to go to his line. Kind of prolonging inevitable at this point with 11 seconds left.
And just a reminder, guys, please stay tuned for the player of the game interview. We're going to try to do it maybe 5 minutes after. So please stay tuned. I do have to put a waiting screen on, mainly because the fans have to leave, but we are going to get a player of the game interview, so please stay tuned for that. We just have to kind of organize people a bit here. Small gym. But again, just really want to thank everyone for tuning in. I think this is a very entertaining game. What do you think?
Absolutely. It was worth the price of admission.
Absolutely. Especially for y'all at home for free.
And after 4 quarters of play, Eagle wins the opening game of the championship rematch, 88-74 over the orange wave of Thomas Jefferson. For Andre Johnson is the voice of Eagle, Greg Polius at Sage Media Solutions. Please stay tuned for the Sage Media Spotlight Player of the Game.
Thank you, y'all. Please stay tuned.
This is Greg Polius for Sage Media, and we're here with the Sage Media Spotlight Player of the Game, Ja'Kai Sanders. 24 points, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds in your first PSAL game. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels good. It's a dream come true. When I was little, I used to always watch PSAL basketball, and it's good that I'm playing it for the league and putting those numbers up.
Did you have any personal feelings or ties as being a transfer student coming in against Jeff? Did you feel the way other players felt for this matchup?
I mean, most definitely, because before the game, there was a lot of talking, coming at me. It's only Ja'Kai. We're going to take Ja'Kai out the game. So before the game, I was really locked in and focused and ready for whatever came my way.
It showed on the court. We look forward to seeing that for the rest of this season. You know, wish you and the rest of your teammates the best of luck. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, here you go, your Sage Media T-shirt. And once again, this is Greg Polius here for Sage Media. We're signing out.